everyone, this is Tricia. I'm here to do some more of the 31 Days of Tarot for 2017, inspired by Ethony. I am behind. I have been sick for about 5 days, and yeah, it's been very frustrating. I've been feeling very impatient and angry with myself for being sick, and very humbled and feeling very vulnerable. And it's given me a lot to think about. I'm very impatient. And one of the things that I encourage people that I work with is, to be patient with healing. Healing takes time, and I just really haven't been able to give myself that. So yeah, stuff to think about. So I'm going to jump right in. I'm going to do days 21 through 26. I think I can do this in a relatively short amount of time, as long as I don't go off into rambling land. So, do you read your little white books, tarot and oracle guidebooks? How do you use them? What do you do when the information seems to contradict the reading? Well, first of all, I love books. I am a book addict, nerd, collector, whatever you want to call it. I just love reading, so I love the guidebooks, and I also love to read what the author's intention is for the cards, because obviously I'm finding out with different decks that, the cards can give very different meanings depending on which deck you're using and what the author's intent was. So I always like to gather that information. I'm a lover of knowledge and information, and so I'm always like, yes, for books. I have also felt intuitively, however, that gathering the knowledge is fantastic, but when it comes to the actual reading, then that's when you just have to let it go and you gotta fly on your own. And so my intuition, I feel like, will definitely trump anything that I've read in a book. I feel like this has come up a lot in the profession that I'm in. There's a lot of people claiming that this is the only way to do it. This is the only way to do it. This is the best way. And I've learned over the last few years that there are a lot of different ways to do things. No one way is ever the best way or the only way. And I feel like very much part of my path is discovering my own way and not becoming a follower in that way. Anyway, so intuition trumps books for me, but I love the books and I love the knowledge. Moving on, and obviously some guidebooks are better than others, right? Tarot and oracle decks you use for personal use only. Well, I'm gonna have to, I use every deck on my husband pretty much, so he has to be excluded from this personal use thing. The ones that I use primarily for myself, other than also with my husband, I will show you now. And in no particular order. So I have this Sacred Geometry Oracle deck that I've had for a while, and I love it. And it's not one of my, Francine Hart is the creator. It's not one that I use all the time, but I definitely love it. And I'm very fascinated with sacred geometry, and light in here is kind of wonky today. Oops, upside down. Yeah, it's great. The guidebook's great. I love the messages from this. This one definitely, it's just for me. Yeah. It's a beautiful deck. The other one that is primarily for me, and I've shown this before, so I won't show too much, is Kanya, and I love her. My Goddess's Oracle. Goddess Oracle. This is a relatively new deck. This is very special for me. I just did a reading last night with it. I pulled this card. And this card. It's very special. It's definitely for personal use for me, at least for right now. The other one is this Wild Kuan Yin Oracle. This is definitely just for me. Oh man, it is. It's a mind-blowing oracle. I mean, I can't tell you how the amazing experiences that I've had with this oracle already. Profound deck. Profound messages in the guidebook. The guidebook is spectacular. Let's see here. Turn up the volume because I always forget to do that. Okay, so the other one is the Divas of Creation, and I won't show too much of this because I'm going to do a review of this at some point. This is a fantastic deck. I don't see myself using this for anybody else right now. This is also personal use. It's amazing. It's so fantastic. And the other one that I just got that I'm so happy about, and it is definitely an absolute personal deck. I feel like it's my special angel deck, and I'm going to use it to communicate with my personal angel. This is the Tarot of Transformation. I feel like it's the deck that I was looking for in the beginning when I was looking for an angel deck. I feel like I finally found it. There's all sorts of fairies and angels and little sprites and woodland creatures in here, and I don't know, it's just, I've only had it for a couple days. I ordered it a while ago and it got lost, and then Willow sent me another one, no questions asked. She's so sweet, and it's really beautiful. It's a gorgeous deck. This is definitely for me. My husband has received no readings with this one. Okay, so I think that's it on my decks. Yes. Your favorite tarot deck storage, boxes, bags, cloths. Nothing spectacular here. I only have one bag that my friend Amy gave me, the artist that I've talked about before. She gave me this bag, and I love it. And my Druid craft is in it, but then it's also in my box, and I basically keep all of them in my box, and they're all kind of, the ones that I work with are all in just a table in my hallway, and the ones that I don't use that much are in my bedroom in another area. Nothing crazy there. Okay, let's see. What tarot deck do you wish existed? I can't really think of anything. The only thing that came to my mind was The Walking Dead, but I don't know if I would really use that. And also, I don't even think The Walking Dead is good for me, even though I insist on watching it whenever it's on. But this question did inspire me to think about which guidebooks I wish existed. And I wish very much there was a guidebook to Tarot of the Sacred Feminine. And I very much wish there was a guidebook to the Aquarian Tarot, which I just love this deck. I know I keep saying it in like every video, but I don't know, it's like the kind, wise, masculine voice speaking to me through this deck. It definitely feels like male energy to me, and it's, I think I need that right now. Okay, so let me move on. Oh, if you could read the tarot for 5 people, famous, historical, live, past, or fictional, who would it be and why? Okay, so I just wrote 5 people down, the first 5 people that came into my mind, and here's who I wrote down. Anaïs Nin. She's a writer. She was born in the 30s. She's a writer, poet, a woman who very much was challenging the conventions of her time. She was often ridiculed, ignored, scorned. She was famous for, you know, writing these journals. She was a lover of Henry Miller's. She challenged a lot of conventions. Anyway, she's always been a fascinating person to me, and I have a big collection of her work. She is famous for this quote. I don't know if that just came up on the screen or not. She's famous for this quote that I just wanted to read. I'm not doing this well at all, sorry. Which seems pretty relevant. Oh, yeah, that's the wrong thing. We don't see things as they are, we see them as we are. It's good. Relevant to these times we're in now. Anyway, my second person is John Lennon. I just think he's brilliant mind. Yeah, I would just like to, yeah, he's on my list. My next one is Little Red Riding Hood. I mean, she was a badass, and she got eaten by the wolf and was down there and, like, came out to tell about it and tell about what she learned, and, yeah, she kicks ass. My next person is St. Joan of Arc, which I've always had a love in my heart for St. Joan, and, you know, another woman who is a visionary, a mystic, able to talk to angels and saints, and was also ridiculed, scorned, ignored. However, she did, you know, she was courageous, and she just pushed through, and of course she ended up being burned at the stake. What a courageous woman she was. And then my fictional character is Jane Eyre, just one of my favorite fictional characters. I love her also for her strength and her willingness to challenge conventions and to become independent woman. Okay, I think I have one more. Yeah. What has been the best piece of advice you've been given about working with the tarot? So I found this quote in my Wildwood tarot book. This quote is by Mark Ryan, one of the creators of this deck, and it says, "The best advice I ever got about tarot was, read the book, meditate with the cards, then put the book away and do your own thing." Bam! That's exactly what I think. I think the studying and the reading and all the information is great, and it's important to do. But when it comes down to it, your intuition is going to take over, and that's where the real messages are. At least for me, that's how I perceive it. All right. I'm at 13 minutes. Yikers. I'm going to get out. Okay. Bye, everyone. I've been watching some videos. They're awesome. See you soon. Bye.